Hey guys, we're jumping straight into it today. How's it going, everyone? What's up, Zachariah, Shab, Days, Miri, Death Evan, Omar, Shiva, Lily, Esran? So before we start, if you guys haven't seen it already, I'm gonna put the link here. You might not even let me link it. Is there an easy way to share this? Share. There we go. If you guys haven't already seen the GoFundMe for Faded, he's a great guy. He's been part of our community for a really long time. So if you guys, have a buck or something to spare, I've already seen this shoot up by like $300, which is pretty awesome. So, yo, another 100? Yo, that's sick. That's sick. So yeah, Faded, he's going through a rough time right now, and he's facing possible eviction along with his family. So if you guys have anything to spare, consider donating to Faded. But in other news, LoreRim is becoming LoreTrim because two big mods. I really like the mods, but it doesn't seem like a lot of people are gonna miss them or disappearing. What's up, Lone Wolf? What's up, Dawn Spirit? So where we left it off last time is got Winstead Manor, and we got Serana, Genasti. Hey, Tim. Ban Malure and Fat Skyrim. Hone Metal's already gone. But yeah, Hone Metal's also gone in 2.2. But this will make some people happy. We're back to flat maps in 2.2. So for people who like flat maps, this will be good for them. For people who don't like flat maps, I'm sorry. I will probably make these, I could make the map markers smaller maybe, but I don't know. Yeah, Hone Metal was causing game-breaking issues. So, yeah, it had to go. It had to go, just like we gotta go. Oh, another thing, I don't know how this is gonna pan out, but I had to rerun. I never noticed Winstead Manor had a little fishing thing. What the heck? I had to rerun Dawnguard, so... But I only had time to run it in the Skyrim world space. So if we end up going, at least on this stream, to a world space other than Skyrim, then the LODs might look kind of poopy. Just because I didn't have enough time. But for the majority of this stream, they should be chilling. Because there is not even finished. Yeah. I mean, I think if you want to experience Morrowind, the actual game is really good with OpenMW. So for people who want Morrowind, I think playing the actual game is the best way to do it. Where to tonight? We're doing Dawnguard stuff. But I want to along the way, I think there's like some sea giants somewhere out here. What happens? Okay, this was not like the best idea. You know what I'm gonna do? Here, this is what we do. GG. I've noticed that this keeps going until the that effect runs out, at least for the levitation one. See, and then it's fine. Afterwards, it's fine. Oh god, I hear imps. They're gonna shoot me out of the sky. Okay, I don't trust that. I'm gonna try to land in the water. Be on the lookout for giant camps. The last Bethesda masterpiece was Skyrim? Possibly. I've considered turning the water muddiness up, because you see how the water, like, you see how those lods, when you're up this high, like, it's I mean, there's no great way to do it. So basically, you see how when you're up in the sky, there's a big seam there? That's because of the E and B water muddiness. And I could turn that, I could turn the muddiness up. But then what ends up happening is you get water that's more, like, you can't see through it when you're up close to it. And I don't know about you guys, but I would kind of prefer, because I don't, like, use the levitation shit that much. I would almost prefer it to be like this. Okay, let me set up a camp. I'm gonna freeze to death otherwise. Yeah, there's some on EMB. I am in the crowd of people who thinks that Fallout 4 wasn't that bad. What was wrong with Fat Skyrim? Well, a lot of things. Nothing that's like, I think if you're like, if you have like your own personal list, I think Fat Skyrim is a cool mod, especially when it gets finished. But when it comes to a mod list that you make for other people, it ends up having some obstacles that it creates. So number one, it is a patching nightmare for northern roads, and just in general, because a lot of the landscape stuff is not finished and not, I don't know how to explain it. Like, a lot of the landscapes are kind of, there's gaps and floating stuff and whatnot. And I cannot be asked to patch anymore. I cannot be asked to patch any more landscape stuff. Because people are, like, going out of their way to, like, go to the edges of the map and find a seam and report it to me. And I'm like, I don't want to patch. I don't want to patch landscapes for a mod that's not finished, you know? It's not my job to patch it, like, I ain't doing it. And I'm not even talking about, like, patches with northern roads, I'm talking about, like, the mod, like, by itself also has, like, you know, gaps in the landscape and stuff like that. I hear some fighting. Is that a bad guy? I think that's a bad guy. Oh yeah, I forgot! Ooh! I nerfed Reverba. I found a good way to nerf it. I found a really good way to nerf it. I found out that the issue with Reverba is the fact that you are just able to spam it so fast. So I actually changed the damage back to what it was. I got rid of the stagger, and I made it cost twice as much, and I made it have a long charge time. So it's a really good spell, really good for AoE, but it puts you in a really vulnerable position because you can't use it to stagger enemies. So if you spend that time charging it up and they get a hit on you, like you could be screwing yourself over. And I like from the little test, like it'll pack a punch now, but now it has like something different other than just being, you know, essentially Whirlwind Blast but better. So it has less. It can still knock people's weapons out of their hands, but it's less utility based and more just like AoE. So I think it'll be a good change. Like now in situations like that where I have fast enemies coming towards me, like I would rather use something like Boulder Strike. Just because it's like faster to charge up, you know? You guys play Fallout London? Yeah, Fallout London, it was cool. I didn't really finish it, but I mean the bit that I played was cool. It's just it's a little crash prone, I guess. Hey Gorak, good, how are you? Hand-to-hand and apostasy. I like hand-to-hand builds, but they are, I stopped liking them in Simon Rim. I know that apostasy is not Simon Rim, but it's like kind of forked from Simon Rim. I used to play it until like, I don't know what it exactly mod got updated within the Simon Rim suite, but it felt like hand-to-hand really got the shaft. One thing I've noticed, these whale bones, they're cool, but holy shit, they look ugly up close, first of all. Second of all, they really need to be nav meshed. These whale bones, like, they're cool, but they really need to be nav meshed. I mean, luckily they're usually in places that nobody's at.
New Ko-fi subscription from Sorecho.
Hey, Sorecho, thank you so much for the coffee. Hey, Vahlok. Xbox, PS controller. I use mouse and keyboard. I could use a controller, but I'm not that great with controllers anymore. Wait, Vahlok, which mods are yours? Can you really meta my mods and more? I'm kind of bad with mod author names. Which Oh yeah, dude. Hey. Andrealphus. Yeah, you're a legend, man. Did you ever see that
This is the part where we usually get in the boat. You with me?
you ever see that you got mentioned in that like it was that Skyrim mod slander? But they mentioned you in a good way. They mentioned you in a good way. Yeah. It was I think it was like yeah, it was like the world or something if Andrelphus had better internet or something. It was like the, you know, futuristic. Yeah, exactly. That was hilarious. That was actually so funny. Yeah, I use like maybe even most of your mods. I know that you recently added the archway. I'm not good with occlusion planes, so I'm just waiting to see if somebody makes a capital Whiterun patch for this. Because otherwise, I used it and I liked it and it gave me FPS back. But yeah, just like if I'm in the archway with capital Whiterun, I'll crash. And like for me, like if it was just my list and not a public list, I would probably still include it and just not open my map up when I'm next to it. But I already know that I would get complaints about that. But yeah, most of these other things, I considered using this too, because I saw that somebody posted like a lower chance thing. If you go swimming in Riften water. What would be cool is, I know that disease resistance blocks it. So I guess Argonians are less affected. I considered this one too. Bring me their head. If your bounty is over a certain amount, you just die. Because that feels like a Daggerfall thing. Volkahar and Falmer dungeons. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, your mods are sick. Bring Miko to Lot is like a must-have. I had Vittoria's alternate wedding, but then I added unfaltered virtue, so apparently that's like slightly incompatible. Now that Fat Skyrim is gone, I considered adding world space transition tweaks, but whenever I used this, I would like sometimes have like gaps, but it might have been because I was using Depths of Skyrim before. But this is another one I would consider adding in the future. Any suggestions for a good build for Requiem? I mean, if you're playing LoreRim, anything is viable, honestly. Yo, what a castle, right? What a freaking castle. You, like, if somebody showed me a video of this, I mean, I would be able to tell that it's Skyrim, but I would think this is like actually a remaster. This is Castle Volkahar. This is literally Castle Volkahar. Did you decide between Unfaltered and J-Surface expansion? I'm using Unfaltered Virtue. Yeah, JK's. I mean, before... Okay. So, before I had Penitus Oculatus, the full version of J-Surface expansion.
Hey, so
And then I had Vittoria's alternate wedding, and then like one other mod. But people kept asking me to put in Unfaltered Virtue. So I'm like, all right, let me put in Unfaltered Virtue. I put it in, and then people are like, Unfaltered Virtue doesn't work. I'm like, what? So I was fine with what was in there before, but I don't feel like switching back now.
I think so. And thanks for asking. I wanted to thank you for getting me this far. But after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. Once we're inside...
Yeah, they removed the
keep
AI
quiet
voices.
for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Arrow limiter mod. It's not needed because Requiem already does that. Requiem already makes NPCs use it, ammo. So you can just wait them out. Arrows also have carry weight, so you're not going to get like a million of them. Damn, this is cinematic as hell. And then Gymnasty's ruining it.
After all these years, Lady Serana's back.
The guard just gets crappy leather armor. I don't think I want to be a vampire. No. Especially when I have, like, points invested into restoration. If I did a destruction mage, maybe. But I invested so much in restoration to be so pointless.
Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes.
Damn, this is creepy.
My lord, everyone! Serana has returned.
I guess I'm expected.
I can't believe it.
My long-lost daughter.
My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course I'm delighted to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud?
This Harkin replacer is so creepy.
If only your traitor mother were here, I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me,
He's got the drip, though.
who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Harkin, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter will have told you what we are. Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most.
I know, right, Shiva?
I was about to suggest that very thing. Yes, you must certainly deserve a reward. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll.
Sith Lord Gaston.
I offer you my blood.
He looks weirdly young. I mean, he's a
As
vampire.
a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach, and you will never fear death again. Then you will be prey.
I love how he turns more and more German when you piss him off. Perhaps you're still not convincing.
From this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice.
Not gonna lie, those wings are dope as hell. But... Oh, but I feel like our next playthrough has to be a vampire one. I feel like next playthrough has to be a vampire one.
So be it. You are prey, like all mortals. I banish.
Bye-bye. Berserker with axe? What about a berserker who sucks on necks? Oh, what the heck? Were you just waiting for me, dude? Oh!
Good afternoon.
You're this guy.
Where are you headed?
Oh, you can take me to Dragon Bridge?
All right.
Where do I have quests? Yeah, take me to Solitude.
Where are you headed? You just enjoy the fresh air and leave the rowing to me.
Harkin got a voice overhaul, yeah. Meridia did too. Several NPCs got voice overhauls. You have enough nightmares of vampires. I am insanely surprised that Capture Warmer didn't just crash my game. You see that camera flipping? That's from Capture Warmer, which like captures dynamic cube maps. I was not expecting it to like freak out so much. God.
Yes?
Let me grab this. Did I not re-enable this? Oh god. Okay, one sec. One sec. I did. What the hell then? So Dawnguard wants to freak out over the East Empire building again. Okay. Apprentice, make the game easier. Yeah, all the sliders make the game easier. So Adept is nothing. Adept is just what LoreRim used to be. The difficulty sliders, they change like not only damage taken and dealt, but they change like spell costs and stuff. Ebony Keep. Oh, I don't even know. Oh, you fight the Ebony Warrior. I think. I forgot that that's a player home in this too. Yeah, LoreRim has plenty of player homes. What are you talking about? Look at this. You don't want this as a player home? I'm not gonna lie. Ebony Keep and Clockwork are probably the two biggest player homes in LoreRim. Because this is a massive player home. I don't know what more people want. You know what I don't like is when JK Volcar, Castle Volcar rebuilt. I would do JK's. I would do JK's Castle Volcar for sure. Because I mean, like, it's still JK's Castle Volcar is pretty much. I mean, you can still live in the castle just like normal. You stopped using player homes and you started using LOTD. My whole thing is like player home mods have a tendency to just clutter the world. Okay, so let me find out what happened to the East Empire building. Record header has distant LOD. Okay. It's just that? So confused. I really find a lot just. So this gets rid of the textures, and I remember I had to bring them back because otherwise it would be like just nothing. Maybe it's that. I wish we could choose between the player homes. Imagine if you could only be Thane of like. You know what would be a really cool mod? I'm sure that like I'm sure not a lot of people would be into this, but it would make sense to me. So this is like well established in lore. Every city has a rival city. Every city has a rival city. So imagine if you're the Thane of one city, you can't be the Thane of the rival city. I think that'd be a cool mod. Maybe make it so like Whiterun is like, because there's 9 holds, so make Whiterun neutral. And then you can only be the Thane of 4 other cities. So you're locked out of 4. Because I'm pretty sure Dawnstar and Winterhold are like rivals. You've considered such a mod? That'd be cool. I feel like that wouldn't be hard to make. No, it would just be some conditions. It'd literally just be some conditions. You have different alternate starts at different levels. I think one might start you at a high level as the Dragonborn already, but I don't know. I've always thought that the player should get locked out of quest lines too. Like I don't see. I mean, Requiem kind of does this already, not like directly, but like just in the way that Requiem is built. But I don't really see that somebody is just a goody two shoes is gonna become the Archmage and then be like, you know what? I'm gonna be the Dark Brotherhood leader. Rift and Mark are the rivals. But they're pretty far away to be rivals. What's up, Brandon? I know that technically Falkreath and Whiterun don't like each other. But I think Whiterun should probably be the neutral one. See, look, it's back. I like it. Man, Daindalad. The stuff that Daindalad does is so strange to me. Like, the East Empire building is just yeeted. Before I had the settings the other way, I don't know. Morthal? Nobody cares about Morthal. Morthal's a rival with itself. That's sick armor.
Need something?
No, Dunstar and Winterhold are rivals. How hard is it to set up Dandelion? It's not hard. It's just that Dandelion Alpha 3 has, like, some kinks. Is Captain Aldous... Better not be at the docks. Markarth and Riften? Because of a commercial dispute? Riften has multiple rivals? That would be a Riften thing. It would be a way to add a functional adding to Skyrim. Yeah, you did fat Skyrim. I really, and don't get me wrong, a lot of times I remove mods because I don't like them, but I genuinely like fat Skyrim and I genuinely like Journey to Ban Malor. It's just, they make it very difficult to do other things. Especially Journey to Ban Malor, I really, really, really hope that the mod ends up getting reworked in its own world space. It would make it infinitely better.
For me? From whom? Well now, that is something. Hand it over, please. Oh no. I hadn't heard from Gorm for a while, so I'd hoped he'd given up his little... Well... I'll take it under advisement. Thank you.
20 gold for that?
Yes, I haven't got all day.
Man, look at that. I'm just saying, Amon EMB went crazy. It actually went crazy. Maybe I should join the Bard's College and do some Daedric deciphering. Nah, I don't care.
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures.
Hey, Troller?
How did we afford that? Besides, I like the gown I already have.
Madame and Dari insisted. She made it free of charge, in honor of your lenience about last month's rent discrepancy.
That was suspiciously nice of her. I thought she hated everyone.
She does, my lady.
She does. I like that I can fast travel to Fort Dawnguard now. So that's a thing. Yeah, there's a lot of new dialogue in this. Some Daedric quests would lock you out of others, like rival Daedric princes. That'd be cool.
Don't get too far ahead.
How's it going, Pops? That would make sense. Like, I don't think Meridia would be too thrilled with you hanging out with Molag Bal. Boethia. Wish the Thane title did more. It'd be cool if the Thane title did more. But I don't know what more you could do with it. I mean... You know what I'm surprised that no one's made? Even though I don't know if I would even like this. But like... You know how like a lot of games, they have your character's name above your head like MMOs? So imagine like if you get a Thane title. Oh, you know what would be... Now I'm just thinking about it, a lot of stuff. What if the Thane ship was represented some way in the UI? Yeah, Marcus, there's controller support. Well, like imagine like if you became Thane, there's like a little crown or something above your UI somewhere as you enter the hold. Like if you're in the hold, like maybe like hold badges. Oh. Oh shit. I should probably God, these vampires. Look. But yeah, we don't need no stinking badges. No, that'd be sick. Your inventory UI, maybe your inventory UI, or just like somewhere. I don't know, like. But just imagine if you could change it some way. Alright, see you, Valak. A badge to put on your armor? Maybe that, yeah, maybe something like that. The compass markers. Or how about this? So I don't know if you guys know, there's a mod that changes your shout icon to a different icon, right? So the icons are already there for like changing the shout icon to like a vampire head or a werewolf thing or something like that. Imagine if it was dynamic. So as you unlock that thing, that became an option to you, and then you could switch it in the MCM. And you got like, if you became a Thane, you got like the hold, the hold icon, stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas.
Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for openly recruiting. We'll have to step up our defenses. I don't suppose you have some good news for me. A woman? Trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she? And so you delivered her to them. They what? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll?
It's okay, I got a scroll too. We got one each, so we're chilling.
I suppose you're lucky you're not dead. Or worse, one of them. By the divines. This couldn't get much worse.
What is this guy doing in the back?
I can handle. When did I say that? We need help. If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here, but there are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need their skills, their talents, if we're going to...
Yeah, there's a million mods you could make
them,
for Skyrim.
We might have a chance. Right to the point, aren't you? I like that. Not like those fools in the Order. We should keep it small. Too many people and we'll draw unwanted attention to ourselves. I think we'll want Serene Gerard. Breton girl, whip smart and good with tinkering. Fascination with the Dwemer. Weapons in particular. Last I knew, she was out in the Reach.
Okay.
Bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan.
Dude, maybe his like ass itches. Oh, I need to sell. I need to sell stuff. That's another thing I wanted to do, because I got 2 perk points, right? I need to sell some stuff, and then oh yeah, the thing. I need to sell some stuff, and then I gotta go learn lockpicking. Let me go to Riften. Try to sell some stuff there. Oh, romance. Alright, I'm gonna add romance for the immersion. It's all fun and games until I make a booba list. Then what are you guys gonna do? Can't stop me.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles. Smithing's been... The secret is my... Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed... You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt. The finest...
10 fire salts? You know how valuable these things are? You better give some goop for it. God, this guy is pushing his luck. Alright, let me sell that too.
I've been looking. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Dinner invite.
Greetings on just what you see here. Safe travels, Landstrider.
You gonna buy something? See for yourself.
All you people are broke. I really need somebody who has, like, a lot of cash.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
Welcome. Everything I've got on display, really. Keep your eyes.
I have 6,000. Alright, I think the lockpick person, the best one, is over in, Windhelm. My favorite vanilla quest mod is probably Azura Star quest. It's probably like... I think it has all the nice features of a good Elder Scrolls quest.
Spare a coin.
Oh no, she trains pickpocket. Who trains lockpicking then?
Oh, thank you. Divine's huh? The divine smile and grant peace always departing.
Who? Because I don't need pickpocket, I need lockpicking. Probably the Khajiit caravans. Vex. Oh well, don't you have to join the Thieves Guild for that though? Well, I'm not trying to do all that.
Last thing you want is the meat to run out just as the fire dies.
You don't have to?
Everyone said, blades, helmets.
Pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Well, if I don't have to, then sure. Stamina, don't care. Illusion, don't care.
Need some metal. Blades.
Are you sure you don't need to?
Pretty much anything to suit your needs.
I mean, I'll do it. It's a cool amulet, but I don't need it. The only reason I'm not going to sell these is because I like keeping unique stuff even if I'm not going to use it.
If you meet anyone in your travels who need...
Crazy how much money you got at level 10? Hell yeah. Ring models. It's a combination of John Skyrim stuff and then Ave's jewelry. Skill tree. It uses a lot plus some custom stuff. It's Requiem with special feats. Magic redone, weapons and armor redone, plus some of my own tweaks, plus some tweaks made by Aljo and Wylick. I don't want to read that. It's a very custom perk tree. Oh, I ended up getting rid of the oak flesh and stuff effects, so no more weird skin effects. Garlic. I'm gonna take all this food because that's one thing I constantly run out of. Yeah, I got tired of looking like was it Hypno? The Pokemon Hypno? The weird little swirly effects. Did I get Scritch? I feel like Scritch is just another follower that's gonna die, though. I don't feel like getting him out of his cage yet. Lower this. You just left him there. Maybe I can send him to my house.
If you're looking for conversation, the flagon isn't the place. All right then.
Her hair is fabulous.
Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying. All right?
But if you get arrested,
nice.
don't blame it on me.
And I'm out of money. Do I have anything that anyone will buy?
Yes, I can remake your face,
Yes?
if that's what you desire.
I'm listening.
Yes, I heard.
I have no business.
All of Skyrim.
Got a lot of nerve coming down.
So, maybe you can help me.
Vekel doesn't like strangers snooping around the flagon. You better not make trouble.
I guess I could return to Morrowind, but... And what might you need?
Practice my art for
Oh my
free.
god.
Huh. I suppose I... But, so, are you here as a client? Indeed. It is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife.
Oh yes, that.
Vekel and me? We have a thing going. You don't impress me. If you're looking for conversation, the flagon is the shadow forest petty thievery. Now get out of my way.
Finally. The city of free man. I can hardly believe it. Thank you.
Yo, that's sick. I've never actually seen her change this guy's face. That's actually really crazy. Hey, Hugo. You're loving the mod? Bleak Falls is hard. Yeah, it is hard. It definitely is hard. 2.2 is my release date. We'll see.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna
You'd better have called. Some may call this junk. Me? Of course. Until next time.
Man, I really have no money. But at least... Oh! It was enough to be able to get this. Health, Magicka, stamina, regens faster. I'm traveling with followers. Okay. And I can get special loot. I really want to get sophisticated lockpicking. I don't want to waste my other perk on just that. Commander increases allies' skills by 10%. I feel like I'd rather get restoration or something. Let me get heliomancy. Yeah, I need a heliomancy. What am I doing? Let me grab that and then yeah, 170 damage. I'm gonna fuck up these vampires. The sun ray is just so good. Do you have a computer that can run LoreRim? Howheed? You want a copy of Anniversary Edition? Yeah, I'll give you a copy of Anniversary Edition. Are you in the Discord? Are you in the Bungalow Discord? Not yet. Oh, you got to make sure to join. Do you have Skyrim Special Edition already on Steam, right? Yeah, join Discord. Let me know when you join. Or hold up, I'm just gonna, for just a second, I'm gonna turn off this, Hey, appreciate you, David. Hey, David paid for it. Shout out to David.
Biggie honestly just has a heart of gold. Love this community and love this mod list.
Get a copy of nothing? I gotcha. Give me a sec. Yeah, the Discord should be in the website too. Time? Time? Alright. Oh, there you are. Time traveled with the Booba profile. That's you, right? You just got my message. $42,000 Citizen DLC. Nah, my kid's got to go to college, unfortunately. I don't know about that. Give me one sec. What do I do for work? I keep that private these days. Because there's too many, people that need to go touch grass out to get me. Alright, it'll probably take a second. I'll check on it in a second. Slay the dragon. I don't think I can do any of these yet. Heirloom. Gather giant's toe. Don't I have some? Oh, did I sell all my giant toes? I feel like I should go make some money before really... I mean, I'll probably make some just doing this. So let me go to Amberguard. Yeah, I do OF content for sure. I stream La Cynthia Black on OF. Can you imagine? I've made that joke before, but unironically, like, people would probably watch. Just me playing Skyrim, but a booba list. That would be, like, the most wholesome content on OnlyFans. All these people doing God knows what, and then I'm over here just playing Skyrim. It would probably work, unironically, but I'm not sure I want that to show up in my Like when I go to do my taxes. What is Karthgrav? What is this? Oh, it's added by Amberguard. I've never gone in here. That's cool. One thing I do gotta say about Schlitzer's cities is they aren't just a random town. Like, they actually add a lot of new content and stuff. That's pretty cool. Man, I really, really thoroughly like the Reach, though. It looks so sick in this. Depth of field. It's not too bad. It just focuses on, depending on what you're looking at. I honestly like depth of field in a game like Skyrim. Because Skyrim, like, LODs are just not great. Even the best looking LODs are not that great. So I think you have to have some level of depth of field. Like, you can... I don't know what's trying to attack me. Like, you can do whatever, but ultimately the far away stuff is still going to look really bad. Yeah, Orc Strongholds. Oh, you haven't seen them in LoreRim yet? Oh, they are quite overhauled. I think there's one not too far from here. Isn't there one like right here or something? Maybe it's like right here. But I use... Is it J. Jerem makes them? That's not what I wanted to do. Oop. It'd be a shock to go back to vanilla. Yeah, vanilla stuff is very different. Okay, I can just persuade her, right?
Do you think just look around? Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current Well, so either I need to find... Fine. No.
Hey, nice.
I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there.
Hell yeah. Let me see if this thing, 1 second, guys. Alright. Time I sent you the, key, you should be able to just activate that. And get the Anniversary Edition upgrade. And enjoy LoreRim. You know, I've probably given out... If I could guess, I've probably given out like 30 copies of Anniversary Edition by now. Surprised you had a paper map. Well, I added it because I got rid of Fat Skyrim and Journey to Bannermiller. So, added it back. Gitsei doesn't... yeah, Gitsei installs just everything besides... every AE list besides LoreRim. Hey, it's all good. They can have a... Hey, if they don't like LoreRim, they, you know, they're not compelled to play it. Maybe they won't like it, you know? At least they gave it a shot, and at least they have access to like a bunch of other good lists now. Not to say that AE makes a list good. I'm just saying, like, you double essentially your options. Hey, Tag.
Thanks for your hard work.
Yo, thank you so much, Tag.
Is there a way to change first-person draw /sheath animations for swords to your hip?
You can, but then spears are gonna look ugly. But you can do that through IED, gear positioning. What's good, Batman? Spears are gonna be sticking out of your hip in first person, then just keep that in mind. LoreRim is everything you want on a mod list besides blade staff. We thought about adding the blade staff thing. You can actually play NGVO without oh god. Oh, I'm not even anywhere near the right place. He's over there. You can play NGVO without Anniversary Edition. NGVO doesn't require AE. It only requires Creation Kit. The thing that I think confuses people about NGVO. Well, here's the issue is oh my god. It's not okay, finally. Not trying to fight a dragon right now. What mod adds the additional DB contracts? I think it's literally just called that. So with NGVO, here's what ends up happening, right? Skyrim has two versions of Rare Curios. There's one that's Bethesda's version and one which is Steam's version. Steam's version, in my opinion, Wabbajack did it backwards. But it is what it is. But Steam's version is the capital C Curios. Bethesda's version is the lowercase c Curios. They're the exact same thing, but they won't hash correctly if it's not if you don't have it installed. So, okay, basically, if when I go to make the list, when I compile it, don't have this, if I have this lowercase c Curios, then you're also going to need to have the lowercase c Curios when you install the list. If I have the capital C, you'll need the capital C, right? But when but the Wabbajack standard is to have the lowercase c Curios. But the problem is most non-anniversary edition lists have capital C Curios. Because it's the one that Steam just auto installs for you if you don't have the Anniversary Edition upgrade. So what you got to do, in most cases, if you don't have Anniversary Edition, all you do is delete these CC files and you go in-game and re-download them in-game. So you can still get NGVO without Anniversary Edition. It's just like an extra little step because, I don't know. I think the Wabbajack standard should have been the other way, where you just verify it. Because then everyone just verifies their install, everyone has capital C Curios, we can move on with our day. What operating system? I'm on Windows 11. I just made it look like a different Windows.
Of course. If you pass through again.
Oh, I don't have gold.
Need a room, drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
I'm actually that broke. That is crazy. I'm selling my cheese to this guy so that I can rent a room.
Of course. If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way.
Astro, I don't know what that is.
Good morning.
This guy's there. Ever added anything? Honestly, I think not adding anything is kind of a good way to go about it, because when it's a large list, it's so easy to mess something up.
You have tracked this damned bear for
Besides, tell me more about what... Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Isran expects of me.
Really, man? Alright. Hey, Chance. It's just the levitation version of, whatchamacallit? Paraglider. Oh my god, the bear... Why does it do that? Like... I think it's an issue with the bears of the north. I've seen that bears go up there so many times.
You helped me, so I suppose I'll meet you there.
Alright, GG, I guess. I feel like this bear should be unique. Because he talks about it, like... I'm actually surprised Requiem didn't make it a unique NPC. I know it has, like, a little bit more health, but it should be, like, a crazy-ass bear. Hey, Joda, how are you? Sorry, my voice was like, how are you? How's it going? I think the save is on its last legs. I think the save is on its last legs. I've ran Dawnguard so many times on this. And removing Fat Skyrim and Journey to Bangalore. Actually, the fact that we're able to go like an hour without crashing is kind of surprising to me. My favorite custom follower? I kind of like the Welkanar Knight. Not because of them as a follower, but because of their like quest. 11 hours into your playthrough, 0 crashes. Keep in mind, I'm playing on a different version from everyone else. I didn't know the save file's on its last legs. It starts just crashing for no reason. Is there a way to fix it? I mean, I could try Resaver, the LoreRim tools Resaver thing. But like, I've removed so many mods and added so many mods and then reran Dawnguard and stuff like that. Like it's something you shouldn't be doing and continuing to save. But I've held out. Like LoreRim has only technically had like since 2.0 was released. I mean, I think if you were on 0.2 or something, you're probably safe until this current version, 2.1.5 or whatever. 2.0.1 was kind of iffy. When I added EFPS and I really regret adding EFPS and Dragons Use Doom or whatever, because that bricked a lot of people's saves. So I'm sorry for whoever got affected. The Dragons Use Doom thing probably is only a very small percentage of people who got affected, because not everyone even goes to the Soul Cairn. Like, I would wager that like less than 1% of people playing LoreRim end up going to the Soul Cairn. There's probably not that many people. And the EFPS thing though, like, I don't think that messed up anyone's save. But yeah, other than that, I've held out. Like technically 2.2 should be 2.1. It's just I kind of I wasn't 100% sure if 2.1 was going to be safe or not. You're supposed to go to the soul camp for Belthor's sister. I mean, you can do it, but the issue is just with what's his name, Dervanir. If you just disable, if you have to go to the Durnavir fight, you just gotta like disable him.
I've tracked this down. Besides,
if he crashes you.
Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Eastron expects of me.
Trouble, trouble, trouble. You guys ever see that Taylor Swift a goat parody? Where it's like, I knew you were trouble when you walked in, and then the goat's like, bah!
You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Eastron wants.
Change your name on chat to your Discord name. Hell yeah.
I'll meet you there.
I think everyone's seen that. True. You look so real.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Let me save here, just in case.
Caves. Wonder what's below.
Oh, look at that. A crash that was not repeatable. Those are my favorite ones. The only thing that sucks about the flat map when you can fast travel to Dawnguard is it makes it so you can't see the map markers. Because you, like, otherwise it has the, I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean. I want to go kill some giants. I think I actually saw a, I think there was a bounty in Whiterun, if it's still there. I hope your kid is doing well. I hope to have a kid someday. Oh, he is doing fantastic. Does it say anything about me that you gave your Argonian unsullied armor? Rip, that armor is disappearing. Oh, you know what else is disappearing next update? So these NPCs' outfits have been bothering me. So instead, they're going to look like that. They're just going to wear normal-ass clothes that's not insanely vibrant compared to what everyone else is wearing. I mean, you can just spot them from a mile away. See? They wear different clothes. I was getting sick of them wearing... They look like gesture clothes. I think one of them is legit a gesture, but yeah. Had booba clothes. Hell yeah. See, I knew I saw this. Scare away the giant at Golden's Rock. Find them a mile ways and they'll on the reverse Where's Waldo. It's the opposite of, it's like Where's Waldo for people who are just really bad at finding anything. It's called There's Waldo. Why not use player voice mod? I don't like it. People were up in arms that Fallout 4 had a voice protagonist, so what did the Skyrim community do? Add Dragonborn voiceover. I'm not gonna lie, none of the voices for Dragonborn voiceover sound good. The most used one sounds so annoying, I want to rip my ears out. The most used one, that annoying ass girl, actually makes me want to gouge my ears out. You thought it would ruin LoreRim list? No, I mean, it's easy to add yourself. I don't think it's, like, incompatible directly with a lot of stuff. I mean, maybe it is. I haven't really looked too far into it, but I could add it as an optional mod, but it just bloats. I'd be more willing to add it as an optional mod if people just added an all-in-one installer for their patches. I cannot with the, 50 different... it's easy to say you have a 5,000 mod list, just add a bunch of Dragonborn voiceover presets. Because every single preset, the authors add every little patch as its own mod. And so it's that, like, oh look, I just added 100 mods, but it's really just one Dragonborn voiceover preset with 100 patches. That's why mod count doesn't mean anything. So yeah, I would add it as an optional mod if the authors just made it like an all-in-one for the patch hubs. But I don't think they're gonna, so. Yeah, it's personal preference. I think the only one that sounds like... I mean, they all, like, no matter what, they just have, like, a dead delivery, because you can tell it's AI. No matter what. Yo, did you just see... I'm gonna let her finish that. Did you just see that dodge? She just juked the hell out of him. Bella, is that the annoying one? I think... Here, Here, let me find the one that I think is... Let me find the one that is annoying. Is it Bella? One's like, I don't know. That's what it sounds like to me.
Are there any bard songs?
Yeah, that's it.
About dragons?
I don't know how anyone can stand that voice. I'm sorry, no hate to the author, but no. I've already listened to the vampire one. I've heard it. Doesn't change my mind. Hey, now we got some money. You're the author, you work so hard, you miss your mom's funeral. I'll never forgive you, Big Ego. Yeah, it's true. I must think I'm so important saying that I don't like something. Don't you know that only important people are allowed to have opinions? Really? There we go. We'll take those giant toes. I think the thing with oh, why did he have 10 toes but the other guys didn't? That's a conspiracy. I like how he has a unique weapon. So the thing is, I don't know. People, I think, need to relax if I say my opinion about something, because I don't mean anything. Like, I get asked my opinion, and I give my opinion, and then someone gets mad because I stated my opinion because I got asked. You'll almost never hear me saying like, "Oh, this is why I don't like this," or unless like I get asked directly. And it's fine to not like the same stuff, guys. I have an opinion on the internet is crime. True. I'm mad every time. Yeah, every single time. This is the magical way to milk a cow. See, the way mages milk a cow is they put the bucket floating in. First, the cow has to be dead. And then you use conjuration to conjure a bucket that's nowhere near the cow. And then you start milking the rock next to it. Then you get milk. Skyrim Unbound? It's cool, but it removes the whole way. I don't like the way that dragons are changed. It gets rid of the main quest, pretty much. At least the first part of it. I always side with the Dawnguard. Almost always. Sometimes I side with the Volkihar, but... Sky Oblivion? I'm hyped. I'm excited for Sky Oblivion.
Divine's blessed. Excellent. You've done us a great service.
Oh yeah, 1,000 gold.
Here is your reward.
And a level up, a GG. Yeah, Sky Oblivion comes out next year. And next year's is around the corner. Alternate perspective. It's cool, but I don't know. It's cool. Nothing against alternate perspective, really.
You look like
Come on
someone
in.
who's
Just
liquor.
stoke the fire.
How about a
Take a
friendly
seat.
contest to win a staff?
Have you heard? Of course.
I think alternate. If I didn't use alternate start living another life, I'd use alternate perspective most likely. All right, so alteration. Actually, no. Or yeah, that's what I want to do, and then I want to just raise that with call it instead. Scorching, dealing more damage to undead, and even damage to non-undead. Alright, let's do it. Excellent.
Tidings.
Realm of Lorcan? Oh, that's my least favorite. If I'm being honest, Realm of Lorcan is like... that's probably my least favorite alternate start mod. Skyrim Realistic Conquering? Maybe. Might be. Is there a point to leveling a skill more than 100? Yeah, but that's unintended. I don't think you should. Technically, there's a point to it, but I wouldn't recommend it. Cragslane Cavern. I don't know what that is. Let me go to Bleakwind Basin. He talks about the negatives of giving opinions. Chat instantly asks his thoughts on certain mods. I know, right? There's no way. It's just, you know. What the hell? Alright, Genasti's screwed. Yeah, I told her. Gonna snipe that guy in the back. Hey! Why are you running away? This is for Genasti. This is for Morrowind. This is for Vardenfell. This is for House Redoran. I don't know. The kids don't have gold. These giant dads need to give their kids an allowance. Yeah, I don't need... You're gonna toggle grass because I don't even know where they went. The toe collector. My ideal Elder Scrolls 6 location? I thought about it, and my ideal location, which I know they won't do, is Akavir. But my ideal probable location, like probable as in like it's in the realm of possibility for Bethesda to actually think of this, would be a combination, because just one of them would be too small for an Elder Scrolls map. Doing both elsewhere in Valenwood, that would be the best location. Doing both elsewhere and Valenwood in one go. Because if you look at the map, if you combine the two, they're about the same size as like Skyrim. Hammerfell and High Rock. We had that in Daggerfall though. And a Hammerfell, like, I'm not gonna lie, Hammerfell and High Rock are not that interesting as far as the lore is concerned. Hey Joshua. You and Boggy Biz are getting along. So, yeah, I mean, like, it wouldn't be the worst thing if they did Hammerfell and High Rock. And that's what a lot of people think they'll do, but, I don't know. I could go with someone else. If they did Hammerfall, High Rock, and Orsinium, that might be interesting. Black Marsh, maybe. What do I want out of Elder Scrolls 6? So what I would want is them to return to an RPG focus. I really, 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 really want them to have like. Okay, here. If they did Hammerfell, they need to have political intrigue tied within the game mechanics and have factions and stuff. And then you need to have like different class relationships like you had in Daggerfall, where there's like, you know, the peasants and the nobility and the mages and the temple priests. They're all like their own separate entities, and you develop like relations and reputation with them. They need stuff like that. I don't care about like the graphics or whatever the fuck. God, that looks horrible though. What the fuck? I need a didn't I have the ugly branch remover thing? I don't know why it's still on this Aspen log. Okay, whatever. But that's what they need. Like and they need to bring back birth signs. They need to bring back classes. They need to bring back more expanded skill system. They need to undumb Elder Scrolls. They need to get away from their. I mean, hopefully they saw how well Baldur's Gate did and snap out of it. Because I don't like really when someone thinks action game, I don't think a lot of people are really thinking about frickin' Elder Scrolls. But that's what Bethesda wants. They need to make their RPG an RPG, exactly. Alright, this is bothering the hell out of me. I don't know why it's like this, but I'm gonna find out. Oh, I'll mention it again, by the way, guys. If you haven't already, check out Faded's GoFundMe. He's a longtime member of the community. We're halfway to the goal of helping him out because him and his family are facing eviction. Ugly branch. I feel like I have this. More ugly branches. I mean, I do have it. I don't know why it's on the aspen trees, though. Aspen branch remover. Maybe it's from. Might be because of this. Remove essentials. Yeah, or at least as many as they can. Is your mod list available to see? Yeah, it's LoreRim on. Oh, it's probably this, huh? Yeah, I bet you it's one of these things. It's LoreRim on WebJect. I thought I read somewhere humans got wiped out on Akavir. Probably. Because basically one of the emperors led an expedition to Akavir, and like what's reported is they got wiped out. Hey, time. Hopefully you have a good time. Play LoreRim with normal preset. Running VRM is a must. Not really. It's not a must. I know a lot of people play without it. If you're running out of VRM, maybe VRM will help. I would at least try to do the quality preset first before any others. LoreRim has some 4K textures, you know. So, yeah. I mean, if you run VRAMer, then there's people playing LoreRim on like 1080s, but they go through a few hoops to play it because there's 3 profiles. There's Ultra. An Ultra, I would really recommend like 4070 Ti or something like that. 4070 Ti, 3080 Ti. There's normal, which like 3060s can play. And then there's performance, which is for like lower end specs. You're looking for an orc heavy armor 2-handed follower? Look for strongholds. For sure. I think most of the strongholds have a follower, don't they? Use 3060 Ti? Yeah, play on the normal. Your fiance plays performance 1070 Ti, no problem. There you go. Bro, what is this ugly shit? These aspen logs. I don't know why. That's hideous. I need to find a way that I can change that because that's bothering me to my core. Playing Ultra on GameCube, hell yeah.
All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not. So welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area...
Oh, I thought she was here.
Pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use.
She's not there?
I knew it would come to this. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you.
Oh, she is here.
Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Okay.
Keep your eyes open.
Hey, there she is.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
Imagine her face just starts melting.
This vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again. I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen.
Yeah, this replacer is dope.
Loses his patience. It's about me and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I was down there and why I had the Elder Scroll. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good
It's
person.
Sir Kit's replacer, Anna Monera.
He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this.
I'm gonna split
obscure
my soul.
prophecy,
Screw that vampire
just kind of
shit.
lost himself in it.
In Requiem? Screw that.
He just became absorbed, obsessed. He was kind of sick, actually. The prophecy said
Sick.
vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. For someone who fancied himself
Imagine like
vampire royalty,
like that's why I can't play with Serana dialogue add-on, because she'd be like, it was sick. I mean, that's what it would sound like to me.
Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why
Downside to vampire, then that's... Oh yeah. Unless you become a vampire instantly, getting infected with it sucks in Requiem.
I did, but something about you makes me think.
Grey Worm Periac Plague.
I hope I'm not wrong.
If it is Hammerfell, they need to have some forebears versus crowns thing.
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
Papa, yeah. You're not wrong.
All right, you've heard what it has.
Why? Because of that story about the prophecy about some vampire trying to...
Do you actually... It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you.
Changing Lord Billy's voice is a crime, that too.
You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going...
I don't think the voice actress for SDA is bad. It just doesn't fit the character. And the dialogue is worse than the voice, though. Like the script that they gave the actress is the issue.
But not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away. In Syria.
I was staking out the road when I saw him pass.
Do you know where he's staying?
No.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
Okay.
If you think it'll help.
I don't know if I should import her to the framework now. Does she have her own framework? I'm always scared to press that button. No, she is not marriageable in LoreRim. Yo, what is this song? Well, Jimmy, in the next version, NPCs won't be able to submit stuff for you. But NPCs have a skill cap, regardless. They won't be able to make as good stuff as you.
Blood.
More? I will burn the hell out of all of them. God, my sun ray is like getting so strong. Just beaming, literally beaming these vampires. Yeah, we should be able to marry Valerica. Serana's mom has got it going on. Serana's mom has got it going on. We got time to start a fresh long playthrough before 2.2? I mean, you're never forced to update. I don't know if I'm gonna release there's so many unknowns. 2.2 quite literally could be tomorrow, or it could be a month from now, 2 months from now. It's very uncertain right now because I'm trying to do some stuff before then, and I don't know if I'll do it before then. We'll see. So I wouldn't wait just for that reason. Stepsister Anna. Would be stepdaughter. Yeah, I'd be step. Hey! What the heck, man? I'm just trying to check out the crib. I think it's time for Genasti to go.
I'm glad to have met you. If that is
That's kind of awkward because oh, she does have lock picking though. Okay, I need to finally get that perk. Goodbye.
It is a lonely thing.
Okay, whatever.
All the dangers of Skyrim by yourself. Come and find me. If
Oh, thank you.
decide that you miss my companionship.
Yeah, Valerica has the weirdest vanilla hair. Oh yeah, I need to get that that spell. Maybe these giant camps respawned. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mish. Okay. So I'll see if my buff for these guys worked. Okay, let me try using Boulder Strike. And I missed. Okay, I suck. Am I missing or is he just tanking all that? I mean, yeah, they're not getting one shot, I guess. God, their stuff is still so valuable. I don't get this. It might be because of the enchantments. Well, for now it's busted. I've tried to balance these guys so much. I've buffed them so much more than vanilla. And they still, like, are rich and die pretty fast. There's nothing else I can do. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Like, NPCs won't just be able to, At least they don't drop... Okay, before, they used to drop 500 gold each, too. There's a couple mods, Joda. I don't want to say anything, because, everything is subject to change. That a Dragon Priest? True. I think I need to give him magic resist, though. Sea giant ice pounder. Oh, this negates scuba addiction. That's cool. Come on. Oh, that did it. Oh, those giant toes were weighing me down like crazy. Alright, whatever, no toes. I could cheese it more and clear the interior, but I only need like a little bit of gold. Pack meal. I don't trust giving NPCs stuff. Yeah, the vampire starter is pretty easy. I prefer nature of the wildlands over Ulvenwald for sure.
Can I help you? Take a look.
Hey, she's got money. Only 400.
Don't forget to check inside the shop.
Theft? Yeah, you can steal stuff.
Welcome to war, mate. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Stealing stuff is always a good money maker. So look, just like that, I got 13,000 gold.
Good doing business with you.
That's a Requiem thing, Mish.
Got something for just about everybody in here. You and me. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
What the heck?
Do come back.
That was weird. Hey Julio, glad you like it. What's up, Philip? Took you so long to realize gold has weight. True. Oh, let me see if they finally... Okay. She better be selling it.
You're someone who can... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Why are you still not selling it? That's so weird. It must be like some... I don't even know. Maybe it's just other smiths. I gotta look at their leveled list. Need to figure out exactly what she sells. Yeah, guild notes. That's why I added that mod. It's such a cool system. I really... You know, one of the big inspirations for LoreRim was Daggerfall. Daggerfall has like so many cool life mechanics, I guess.
By the fire and Have you heard? Ain't too often we get... That's all I can tell you. He took the road southwest out of town and said he was going to be...
I mean... There's other things that I would like. You know what would be a cool mod? I wish the houses were way more expensive, but you get like a loan to buy them. Essentially like a mortgage. And you have to pay that, and if you don't pay it, then eventually they take your shit. Like houses should be like 500,000 septums or something plus, but make it so you have to like take a mortgage out. I know that sounds stupid, but that would be really cool. Yo, Faded, what's up? Hey, no problem, man. Hopefully, your situation gets better. Skyrim housing bubble? No, like, it would give an actual use to gold, you know? It would have, like, a constant gold sink for you to invest in, and eventually you pay it off. You could pay it off early. I mean, to me, okay, here's the thing. Here's what the, like, I just sold a couple weapons to some smiths, and with those, I can buy an entire house. Doesn't make any sense to me. Is he a Keith? I mean, I could just make all the houses way more expensive, but then you got player homes, like, that you just do little quests or something. I don't know. I think it'd be a cool way to use money. Let me go to college. I almost added the college entry fee mod too. Noticed if you unlocked dwarven smithing, I would find dwarven items in the world, and then smiths would start selling it. Maybe. Hey, real property taxes? Oh, I already do. Yo, Philip, thank you so much for the membership. Simple taxes. When you're doing build videos? I don't stream Tuesdays, Thursdays. So I use that free time that I actually get to like work on videos and work on the lists more and stuff. So probably I'll work on it tomorrow and then release one for sometime this week.
I still can't believe it, but at least the college will be moderately more safe.
Sorry to...
So now that we're stuck together, shouldn't we start getting to know one another? Having just a business-like relationship feels a little dull, if you ask me.
How old are you?
That's not something you're supposed to ask a lady, you know? Look, just tell me something about you.
Hello, Neria.
I'm the dragoncorn.
Wait, like the Nord legend about a mortal with the blood and soul of a dragon? I knew that dragons had returned to Skyrim and a dragonborn was out there hunting them. But that was you?
Arniel Gain is actually the Arniel Cockblock.
But it's still pretty interesting. Speaking of which, what do you do to earn a living?
They're just walking in front of me. I look for jobs. What the hell? What are these responses? Another issue I've always had with Skyrim, like Bethesda gets lazier and lazier with their responses for dialogue.
Yeah, I can tell. I'll assume you didn't do much before joining.
I like the idea of a cheap heist you slowly pay off. That's what I'm saying. Like the house is expensive, but you pay it off in installments.
You have a fish out of the water to take care of after all.
Apologies for the intrusion. I was
While you're at it, add depression to Skyrim.
you could possibly procure
Oh, don't get me started on
Really, Arniel? Because
stuff like that.
just that for you recently, at which point you assured me that you'd cover my expenses.
That's a little too real to add to Skyrim. I don't think that is something I would. Where's Tolfdir?
forgotten that.
See that you do.
Sorry.
She looks a little dead. She probably thinks she's a 10. She's a 10 in the sunlight. But this is the Anna Monera Serana. Gives her like a damaged look. I mean, it makes her look like an actual vampire. He's in the other one? I thought he's normally He might be in the Hall of Elements, to be honest. Because I thought normally he's over there. Nobody's hanging out.
I should have applied when I had the chance.
I really like this I'm so glad this dialogue expansion mod came out for her. To me, it's like so much. I don't know. Like, it's actually very well done. I think what a lot of people don't realize, you can get AI to sound very much like they have emotion and emphasis, but you got to like just do a lot of proof listening with the lines, like before you finalize it. Because I've used 11 Labs before, and you just gotta, like, it's almost never good on the first run. You gotta adjust like for each line, you gotta adjust the similarity and stuff. There's these sliders that you mess with. Okay, I have no idea where this guy is. I'm pretty sure he hangs out in the other one. If you use it, yeah, it can generate false emotions. I mean, they already do. He has to be here. There's no way. I think his bedroom's on the 2nd floor.
I like it.
Maybe he's in the library.
But it seems to have all the needs of.
Let me wait for a couple hours. There he is.
Good to see Sky spells.
He just pops up instantly.
Those with the talent to cast them.
Instantly. Master alteration, chase the horizon. Transports the caster and nearby allies in a 30-foot circle to a target location within 600 feet. I don't need this, but I kind of want it. Okay, I don't know what detonate lock is, so I'm just going to get expert lock. Haste, empowered weapon, ash rune, tumble, magnet. Knowledge, fabricate objects. I could get deep storage. I could get deep storage. So deep storage or chase the horizon? I mean, chase the horizon, it just sounds like a longer range blink, which is cool, but like I don't need it. I want to check out deep storage.
Like it or not, you are a shining and well. But I think, well, I've never felt it appropriate to ask him about it, about how that must feel. Or I suppose you already know all that I know. At this, well, I've made progress. First, you'll need. I'll be sure and have everything ready. This is exciting, isn't it?
No. That sounds exciting. Alright, let's check out deep storage. No, there's no point for detonate lock, because that just sounds like a worse version of open expert lock. Because open expert lock, I can open anything besides master locks.
It's bedtime. Now please let me sleep.
It's bedtime. Strength of Earth. I also want to learn this Hound of All of Hearseen. Eldritch Blast. There kind of is Eldritch Blast. Some of Kitty Tail stuff is kind of Eldritch. Oh, and I'm gonna learn Dispel Magic too. That's a super useful one.
Jizargo continues to struggle with words.
Jizargo?
Maybe later. I'm sort of busy now.
Yeah, he's busy.
Jizargo.
I love how he talks about himself in third person.
Hesitate because no Jizargo will be better than you. Very well.
Good to see Skyrim still has... So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Okay, I can actually get rid of this. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. The caster is surrounded by a charming aura that increases speech by 20 points for 180 seconds. That's really cool. Oh, now I have more gold. I could get Chase the Horizon too. Telekinetic Blast. Whirlwind. Yeah. Just stick with this.
I should know.
Have I played D&D? No, outside of like Baldur's Gate, no. Hey, Betty. Hey, good to see you too. Let's see if I can make a new... I don't really like adding a ton of these, but I think it's time for another slot. Because I'm constantly going into my... There's a lot of stuff here that I don't even use, like Staff of Hisodoki. I honestly don't use wards. I mean, they're cool sometimes. I don't use Absorb Knowledge anymore either. Candlelight, Soul Trap, Screw Soul Trap. Blink and Candlelight are useful. Those are my summons. These are my like damage. It's healing. Sun spells. Do I have another sun spell? Oh yeah, I do have Sun Rune. So let me put that there. I need to put my Akado's Recital spells in one of these, because I find myself, if the fight goes on too long, I have to recast these, at least those two. Even Ebony Flesh. I'll do those. Oh, also, shout out to the author of the Dragonborn Wheeler skin. Because they liked LoreRim so much, they're adding some more custom icons for the Dragonborn Wheeler skin. You know how cool that is? No, seriously, shout out to all the wonderful mod authors who, like, LoreRim wouldn't be possible without them. But especially, like, all of those who are, you know, playing LoreRim and then, like, you know, adding add-ons for their mods and stuff. Like, there's a lot of cool custom stuff for LoreRim. Still haven't figured out how to slot. Oh, it's not too hard. Let me add these two things here. Okay, let me check out what deep storage is. Oh, well, I get to just shove stuff here, I guess. Nice. No one wants to buy these Centurion cores. Okay, I'm gonna add Skull Crusher to that. It's so cool that Gorak, the giant, has a knife that does fire damage because it's a troll gutting knife. I'm just gonna put stuff here. Easy. Hey, infinite carry weight, GG. Found that storm. Yeah, exactly. Now I can pick all the giant toes. Yeah, what friend said. Basically, your two ways of using Wheeler are in inventory and outside of inventory. So outside of inventory is how you actually click on stuff. And you can press E to go to the... Like, I never use the second page, but you can press E to go to the next page while in this. While you're in your inventory or your magic menu, you press the hotkey, and then you click to add whatever you're currently pointing at to the slot. You right-click to remove the item. If there's no item there, it'll remove the slot completely. You press M to add more wheels. And you press N to add more pages to the wheels. It's a really cool system. You just can't use consumables, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. Yeah, right click to get rid of wheels.
If you know any true sons and daughters, go tell the commander. I'm sure the boot in your arse will take your mind off your troubles.
God, Blink is so useful. Blink is probably the single greatest quality of life thing. Also, I don't think this should be here. I think this is probably... This needs to go. Yeah. Looks like it shouldn't be there. Or it should be like sunk into the ground more. And these stairs need to be lifted. Yeah, these stairs need to be lifted. Here, let me help you guys.
Be careful.
Hey, I'm just trying to help you out. Push. Push. That's so funny. I had this happen in Oakwood. Where the stairs, they just couldn't... The stairs weren't staring. It's apparently changed by Skyrim. So maybe it's because I have the racial body morphs that they're too short now. And who's sure die them? True. Oh. This lady's gonna try now.
What's the hurry? Seen some mean-spirited folk pass through lately. Thought I was rid of those sorts when I left Markarth.
You guys good? Oh my god, none of them are able to. I mean, these are both just regular vanilla Skyrim things. Look at this. This is just Skyrim.
Welcome.
Skyrim.
Mind yourself in our town.
Okay, so here's what we do. Here's what we do. What's the hurry? I know, right? Here's what we do. Super simple fix. I'm gonna get a dummy plugin. Just gonna grab one of my existing ones. Call it Dragon Reach Stair Fix. I'm gonna put this in my Exit output. I'll put Dragon Reach, should be Dragon Bridge, whatever. You know, just rename it. Same thing, right? The Open Creation Kit. Data. Set your new dummy plugin as the active file. Heirs of Concord is entertaining. Got me on a note. You've been having fun? Hell yeah. Heirs of Concord is really sick. I might safe for workify it and play it on stream. Okay, let me go to Dragon's Bridge exterior. One. Go to the stairs. Click on the stairs, press E. Move them up a little. Might be better to scale them too. Maybe if I increase the scale by like that might actually mess with them. Maybe if I increase it by like a very small amount. Yeah, I'm hoping that they are able to figure it out now. If not, they're hopeless. I mean, those stairs don't look safe at all. That looks like a toe waiting to be stubbed. Okay, hopefully that'll be good enough. Save that, exit out. You did the opposite. I mean, it's a good list for doing the opposite, I guess. All right, I'm just gonna send that to the top because it's only a everything else is vanilla, so it should be loading early. Yo, Avatar, how's it going? You heard Novice is more power fantasy from the start. Yeah, Novice is a very easy list. I mean, it just is, you know. Just got off work, hell yeah. Which is fine. Like, not every list has to be hard or balanced or whatever. Some people want just a super casual Skyrim experience. I was watching Brian Menard play a little bit earlier, and he explained it pretty well. It's like Novice is kind of like an anime, both like how it looks, but also how it like plays. You're just super strong. You just run around and just demolish everything, you know? And some people like that style of play. I mean, it's, you know, like you really have to try to die in Novus. And even if you play on legendary difficulty, after just a few levels in, you're gonna be insanely strong. And that's gonna continue with the next version too. I know some people are saying, oh, it'll be more balanced, this and that, but I've played Sky Valor with Vulcanator Black, and trust me, it makes it easier. So my prediction, I could be wrong, but I think Nova 6 is going to be easier than version 5. New Skyrim player, what would your build be right now if you were to finish Skyrim with LoreRim 2.0? I honestly like Sword and Board a lot. Sword and Board with Destruction. Hey, look! Hey, look at that. Here, I'm gonna move one over here. Just to make sure she can get up from the outside too. Yeah, here, I'll move them all. They can use stairs! Hey! Very nice. I'm proud of you.
I'm hoping to run my own inn someday. I'd better get going.
Need something?
You're not blonde!
Yeah?
Is it because your outfit is blonde?
One of the guards said he saw... Ah, so that was a moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't
As long as your Skyrim isn't Dark Souls 2.
across the Dragon Bridge.
It's not. Like there's no list out there that's as difficult as a Souls like. No matter what anyone says. Like I think that Skyrim players in general just, well, it depends. I think the Elden Ring players understand, but I think people who just play mostly Skyrim and other Bethesda games have forgotten how easy Skyrim is compared to those games. Like, and not even just compared to those games, just compared to the average game difficulty. What Sun's retexture? It's a Xtudo's desaturated one. Like, Skyrim is a very, very, very easy game in vanilla. Insanely easy. And stuff like NRM, I mean, NRM is cool because it adds, like, you know, new routes to be able to do different builds and stuff like that. But it's also very easy. The scaling and everything is just off. And the only thing, in my opinion, that's been able to, like, truly make the game interesting through the end of the playthrough is Requiem. And even in Requiem, once you are very strong, like, stuff will be, in my opinion, easy. Like, the hardest enemies in endgame Requiem are still relatively easy compared to other games. They'll be harder than vanilla Skyrim. So, like, in Requiem, you know, you fight Alduin and stuff. It'll be harder than vanilla Alduin, but, you know, it just kind of depends. Elden Ring is the most new friendly? Maybe. I got my ass handed to me in Elden Ring. That's what I'm saying. I got my ass handed to me in Elden Ring, and, like, honestly, Requiem is not challenging for me. Like, I mean, there's hard fights, don't get me wrong, but it's not challenging, like, the way some people make it seem like it is. It's really balanced. You just gotta... You gotta prepare. Certain times you'll just get to a fight that you won't be strong enough for. So you gotta go, get better gear, get better enchantments, level up some more. It doesn't mean you're not gonna People just got to get out of the mindset that, hey, I'm gonna suck forever. You find LoreRim combat harder sometimes? That's funny. I'm gonna just snipe the hell out of these vampires.
Who's there? That'll teach you.
Good job, Serana. Oh, damn. Sheesh. Some good heavy armor. Here, let me save just before something crazy pops up. Oh, you're fast as fuck, boy. Damn, they just tumbled down. Get wrecked, noob. I should have been using the sun rays.
But my master is...
Where'd you stop?
That wasn't me. You were fighting.
Instantly gets pelted.
My eyes, but I could not control my actions. Thank you for breaking that foul vampire's hold.
Or was the first time you used melee weapons? I had the stances, hell yeah. Alright, he needs to get up.
Thank the divines for you. These you do? All right. I will. Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn.
Turn up for what? Okay, you know what? This 1,000 gold? Yeah, Reverbera. CL plus stance is greater than MCO, greater than vanilla combat. Yeah, if pure vanilla combat, I mean, I don't know. I think that like MCO just slapped in is worse than vanilla combat. But if you take the time to like find good animation sets and have good like mods that work in synergy with MCO, then it's a lot better for me than vanilla combat. And I make it so you can still play in first person. If you do vanilla combat, why would you play in third person? Third person vanilla combat is just, I don't know. It ain't for me. I've never liked the, like, I can deal with it in first person, right? In first person, like, seeing my character walk backwards and stuff. But in third person, to be, like, swinging and my character is moving backwards, I don't know, it just looks, it's always looked weird to me. Lack of weight. You can add weight to your attacks without MCO. But to me, it's the fact that it's just one... It's like two animations playing over and over again. It gets boring to look at. Which again, you don't really notice in third person or first person too much, but yeah. Should I fix this seam? Lux via patch. I love when it's the same mod that's touching it. Which means, like, if you had nothing else, it would still have a seam. I could grab Miko. Destruction or conjuration? I mean, they're both solid, but depends what you're fighting, but unironically, conjuration might be easier. If you're good at just, like, summoning and then running away. I actually think conjuration early game is easier than destruction. But late game, it's harder than destruction. Unless you do bound weapons. Miko! Vanilla with precision? Where the... Where did he go? Oh, what the heck? Hey! There, we got Miko. Alright, this is the wombo combo.
I'm no fan of the sun. That would be better than this.
Vanilla combat is like wiping the enemy down with a wet tissue paper. Not good at anything, playing Skyrim for the first time, LoreRim 2.0. Oh, Skyrim for the first time. You might want to tone the difficulty down to novice then. If it's your first time at Skyrim in general. And then you'll find mage combat to be, like, not that bad. Do damage with illusion? Oh, there's really cool ways in Requiem. Illusion has spells that make your enemy think that they have less health than they do, which temporarily lowers their health. And it has other cool spells like that. So yeah, the illusion has really cool stuff. You can, like, mess with people's nightmares or whatever. Yeah, stuff like that. I mean, if you go to the Magic Redone has, like, a Google spreadsheet. Go to Illusion. Yeah, paralyzed targets, reduce their max health and stagger them. Command targets. Well, actually, no, I think that just increases the damage of your allies. Rally. It has shadow summons. Control. Yeah, it does have control targets. It has insta-kill. It literally has an insta-kill mod. Or insta-kill spell. Reduce armor rating. Keep in mind, this doesn't work on everybody, but... Yeah, you can whisper people to death. That's some, like... That's some Hannibal Lecter shit. Silence of the Lambs, where he makes that guy, like, choke on his own tongue by whispering something to him. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. Make decoys of enemies. Pretty much every school of magic in LoreRim has ways to deal direct damage, and it has ways to either heal yourself or at the very least fortify your defense. The scene with Ray Liotta. Oh, where he makes him eat his own brains. Oh yeah, that's from Hannibal the movie. That scene was really gross. Improved camera is an optional mod you can enable. Performance profile with E and B is basically the normal profile. But no, I'm not gonna add a fourth profile. If you can't run E and B, I mean, if you can't run the normal profile, you probably can't run performance with E and B. Do all merchants? No, merchants have like specific ones unique to them.
I'm impressed you could find a moth priest so quickly. For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
What can I do for you? Ah, my rescue.
Alright, he reads it and then he goes blind.
Most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now, if everyone...
God, that weapon is so bright. Look at that.
Must concentrate. I see a vision before me. An image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more.
This guy, if you guys wanted to... Yesterday, y'all were memeing me with that one guy. This guy looks like me in like 30 years.
Yes, I see them now.
This is what I'm gonna look like when I'm like 60.
The ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls. I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
Come on, old man. You should get some rest.
Yeah, this is me in 30 to 40 years.
I knew it would come to this one day.
Oh, what is it?
I knew.
She can pet the dog?
That moth priest, Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. Half the people... I got a warmer welcome from my father. I don't even think he sees... She'll definitely... But the way she said it... Any ideas? All of the... That is... An old escape tunnel from... It's around the side of the castle. Let's move.
Let's go! Dawnguard whip. Oh, these are still in here. That's funny. Dawnguard whip deals more damage to vampires. How do I remove them? But I guess there is one still left. As vampires like to be whipped. Come here, Serrano. Alright, need to go back to... You guys, how many of you people have done the little cave here? You guys know that there's a cave dungeon in Fort Dawnguard? I bet a lot of people just never go there. Amazing, the Ultra. Yeah, the one where you can end. Yeah, exactly. Not much in there. Yeah, there's not. There's like that puzzle or whatever. There's not a ton in there for sure, but yeah. There's a thing. I think there's might be a unique weapon or something. Serrano, can you please get out of my tent? Yeah, I've done it like once or twice, but yeah. There ain't a whole lot going on. Let me get a good shout ready. Oh man, I should have not done this until I got Dragon Run, to be honest.
Doesn't look so big from down here. I mean, it is big, but well, even bigger.
Hey, tomatoes, nice. Vampires eat tomatoes, confirmed. God, this Ray is so crazy. It's so good. It's actually so good. The Thieves Guild, yeah. Oh my god, Miko just destroyed that man. God, these dogs are really resistant. I gotta be careful not to accidentally hit her. Ow. Bro. Oh god. Thing is disgusting. Oh yo, look at the ice here. I never noticed that. That's creeping me out. Or is that it? Or this is where I use this. It's where I use stuff like this is where I use this spell. Yeah, fire is great. Fire is one of the best elements. Does Valerica have the same replacer? No. It's really not broken. I'm using all my magicka to not even kill this spider. And it's not precision. This spell goes through walls. It just does very, very, very little damage. It's mostly used to see enemies through walls, but it does a tiny bit of damage. Like literally 1 damage per tick. It's useful when you have a lot of like crappy enemies that you're fighting against, like a ton of low level enemies. Finally. Pull the courtyard. Oh, I gotta go up there. I don't even remember how to navigate this place. I gotta go somewhere and pull another lever, right? I've done this so many times and I still cannot remember anything. Oh. Oh, the spider was here. Ugh. Oh, come on, please. Thank you. Yeah, it aggro's tons. Yeah, I mean, I learned my lesson with that Dragon Priest in Bleak Falls Barrow. That screwed me over. Uh.
What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries.
Holy shit! Okay, I'm completely out of everything. He is a boss. He is a boss. This is a boss fight. I should buff this guy even more. But he is a boss. It's just I'm really strong at this point, but yeah. I think I'm gonna like really buff him. This is it's the Night Matron from ow. God damn. If I hadn't done the College of Winterhold first, this guy would be way tougher. But this is from Kitty Tail's blood magic. He definitely needs a buff. Probably more like magic resist and yeah, he's really sick. Like he actually has cool little things that he does, little explosions and whatnot. It got really quiet after that. Hey, all good, Faded. I'll catch you later. I think he needs a spell damage buff. And probably even more health, to be honest. Because he had 2,600 health. I think he needs, like, honestly, like, way more. Serrano chilling? He fucked her up. Oh, because she's not technically...
Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I'd bet they'd run right under the
Mother?
into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go.
But yeah, that gargoyle guy, he probably needs some physical damage resist too. I want to turn him into like a proper boss fight. Well, yeah, that's what this has. It's ancient blood magic too. That's what that guy's from. So he gives like really high-end spell tomes, leeching aura, like high-end absorb spells.
I don't know what might be around.
Either way, we passed the gargoyle guy. We're about to get into whatchamacallit, the soul cairn. So I think this is probably a good spot to end off the stream. Yeah, no stream tomorrow, but next time we'll definitely continue this. I mean, hey, as long as the save is still saving and not blowing up, we're gonna keep this playthrough going. because I've been having a lot of fun with this playthrough. This is probably one of my longest playthroughs in a while, and I'm super grateful that I'm able to do it in my list that I made, and I'm actually able to enjoy it. You know, the fruits of my labor. So yeah, that's honestly, like, it's very it's very rare, I feel like, that someone's able to play their own list and play with such a great community. So hey Jimmy, yeah, good luck on the bar exam. All right, everyone, have a good night. I will catch you guys Wednesday.